Hey there, guys. It's time for another unboxing. Joe. Let some more people filter into the room. Let's hope the grades are kind to us today. We should really have if this is the box that I think it is, a range of grades. Five people in here. We'll wait for some more folks to stop in. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Monday, beginning of a new week. I guess I'm competing with the defects. They're doing an unboxing, and they have 120 people in the room. I have 6, so I didn't realize they were doing one today. They even had Erod with them. So. Okay, we'll talk about the books that might be in here. I'll give it started at about 10:05. We're going to start in earnest with the unboxing. Where did I put it? Oh, it's over here. I have so much stuff just all over the place. I have a whole big new pile of comics. I went crazy at a flea market on Saturday. A dollar box, dollar bins. Mostly PC stuff. That'll be tomorrow's video. And then just a little preview, because this is also previewing what we have coming up on Wednesday. Live, our Moon Knight review preview show with 360 Comics. I've got one of these. This is one. It's lower grade, but it's not terrible. $30. $30. The other one came with the 29 for like 110. It was really good. So we got 10 people in here. I'll start in 2 minutes. Start at 10:05. Thanks for joining us here. Everyone can hear me, right? Hopefully. It's never easy to tell if the mic is working. I don't even see like a level on this platform. Just let me know if you can hear me. Hello. Sounds good. Thank you, Jason. My all-time favorite cover. Was it Batman? I'll say Batman 251. Hey, Caleb. So yeah, Casey is my all-time favorite cover. I'll say Batman 251. Just because I had that book as a kid. So it is really iconic to me. I don't think it's in this box, but I have 2 of them out at CGC. So I showed up. So I came home today and I walked in the house, and sitting there inside was this box. Now, I didn't know that a box was coming. I have two kind of streams going at CGC. One is through my LCS, so that gets delivered back to him. And then another are books that I submitted through eRod. They get mailed directly to me. So I've had three in the last few weeks, 2 last week, submissions come back to me that eRod had cleaned and pressed. And there are still 3, I think it's 3 submissions outstanding. One, I gave him a 25 book submission, but that got split up. The 11 books were modern because they were after 1975, but they were all in the 70s, I believe. And then the other 14 were pre-75. So they're in the economy tier. So it could be that. The other thing is I sent him, I guess, 14 books. We've gotten 6 of them back. There were 3 walkthroughs that came through, and then 3, what's the next? Express. And I got both of those last week. So I think that other than there was 1 modern book in there, I think the other, so that'd be 7 out of 14. The other 7 books I think are in here, because I think this is 7 books, not 14, just based. I still have the box that the 11 books came in, and that was 12 pounds and change. This is 10 pounds and change. So since this is lighter, I think these are 7 books. They're all silver, early bronze, and they are a wide range of conditions. Not anything. There's maybe 1 book that's in low grade, a bunch in mid, and then a couple that have some possibility of getting into high grade. I think there are a couple of them that should have come out really nice. So again, thank you for joining me here live tonight. This is a lot of fun. Thank you for supporting the channel. I really appreciate it. And we're going to dig into this box. Comment, like, subscribe, hit that like button. Oh gosh, I got stuff falling off. It's not comic books, don't worry. Falling off my desk here. Empty bag and board. So I'm going to open this up and we'll see what we have. I do not know what the grades are. As usual, I do like to be surprised because that's part of the fun of this. I'm trying to figure out where the seam is here. Right there. There we go. Yep. So I'm going to take these books out. I'm going to try to hide the grades from myself and from you, and we'll experience this together. So, let's see. This could be fun. I'll let you know what I thought the grades were, where the books, I got the books from. Some of these I got off eBay, and I thought that they could get into nicer shape than they were sold for. A couple of, I think, if I remember correctly, if there's 7 books in here, there were, I think, 4 eBay purchases and 3 from the big collection that I got. So I'm going to avert my eyes here, and we have some books. So yeah, I see a Fantastic Four here, and I see the titles. I'm covering up the, okay, so I'm going to do that last. So there's some bubble wrap to, so I'm going to put the box down. I'll take the books out one by one, and we'll see what the grades are. And we'll talk about what I thought the grades might be. So, first book is Fantastic Four 50. Is this purple? Huh. Small amount of color touch on cover. I missed that. That is really a shame. I thought this was a 7.0. This was in that big collection I got. So when I went through the books, I didn't see any color touch. So that is disappointing that it is a purple label. Yeah, I know what you mean. So the grade is a 6.0. Off white to white. Small amount of color touch. That is disappointing. Yeah, I don't know where the color touch would be. And it's that brown cover. So I don't know who had a brown magic marker. And I don't know where. I'd have to take a closer look at this to really see what might have been color touched. But maybe that's, I got to get myself a, if they color touch, they didn't do it completely. I don't know where they would have. I don't, maybe on here on the spine, maybe by the staple. That could be a little funky. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, but I don't think my lighting is good enough to show that. There we go. I think maybe right there below her head. That could be it. So anyway, the kind of 0 for 1 there. But this was part of the big collection, so I really am not out anything with that book. It was just part of the collection, and the collection is already paid for. So okay, next book. Do I see? Okay, everything else is blue. Okay, so I get that one over with. So our next book is Green Lantern 59. I got this off of eBay because we do have that HBO Max series coming, and they already cast Guy Gardner. So I wanted the first appearance of Guy Gardner. I thought this was a 7.0 with some potential for improvement. It looks pretty clean. It was rolled, and it definitely needed a press. So it came out as a 6.5. Oh, that's disappointing too. Huh. I thought for sure that looks a lot sharper than a 6.5. Wow. I don't know what. I want to look up the grader notes on that because I thought that was a 7 at least. That was, Let's look up the grader notes. That is 93006. Creasing to cover, light staining to cover, light staple tears, tear with crease, right bottom back cover. I don't know what they're talking about. A tear with crease. I don't see anything. I don't see any tears. Right bottom of back cover. Unless I'm missing something. There was a tear at the spine? That, I don't know. That is really strange. I don't see that at all. That is strange that they, that I don't understand. It doesn't, yeah. I don't see that defect on there. That's listed in the grader note. So let's hope things improve from here. Because I did buy that off eBay thinking it would be, yeah, that probably is worth a resubmit. I don't understand the grade that I'd have to. Oh, welcome, Anthony. So up next, so this book is in here. Huh. So this is a modern, but this, I'm not going to get, so yeah, there's a modern book in here. I thought this was 9496. I don't think it was good enough to get a 98, but let us see. 96. Okay, that's about what I thought. There's a couple on the back cover. There are a couple little tiny spine ticks. So that's just about right. But that's a good book to have. I thought that would be coming in a different submission. So anyway, that is okay. I'm really surprised by that Guy Gardner book. That doesn't make sense to me, because I still don't see that defect. Okay. Up next, Shang-Chi in Special Marvel, first appearance of Shang-Chi, Special Marvel Edition 15. I thought this was maybe a 6. There was a little bit of staining, like on the cover. Back cover looks nice. There were a couple of little like sticky spots, I think, on the. I don't think Erod was really able to get those off. So this came as a 6.0. Okay, I was right on with that. I'm going to hold on to this book because I think this book is coming back. We'll go through the prices at the end here. There's 4 more books. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So next up, and our next contestant is Captain America 117 with the invoice. I bought a few of these on eBay because this is an ice cold key. I thought that this was about a 6 with some potential to improve, maybe. First appearance of Sam Wilson as the Falcon. We all know that he is coming back. And the grade here is a 6.5. Okay, a little bit better than I thought. So that's pretty good. That's a nice book. I actually have another lower grade one ready to go out to CGC. So that's not bad. I don't even know where to put all these books. Right there. Okay. 3 to go. One of these is in lower grade. I think 1, and the other 2 are nice high grade. This one, I thought this was a real beauty. Avengers 47, the first appearance of Dane Whitman. This book was hot during the summer. It cooled off after Eternals came out, but we know we're going to see him again. I thought this was like high grade. I thought it was at least a 9.0. It was clean. The only concern I actually had with this book overall was that it was so sharp, I thought it might be trimmed. But we have a blue label, and it came back as an 8.5. Okay. I'm wondering what they thought was wrong with the book. Because it had the spine is really clean. There's a little bit of an overhang. The back is clean. That's a really clean copy. So let's take a look at, see what the grader's notes say. 402 739. Small stain, right bottom of whole book. Jeez. I really need a magnifier to see that. Right bottom of whole book. I thought this was really, really a crisp, clean copy. I did buy it like as a 7.0 on eBay. So yeah, a little bit below. I was hoping for this book, Comic Chameleon. All the best to your son. Yeah. Reach out to me on Instagram. We'll see what we can do. Yeah. So yeah, this is a good book. I don't know. That's the only defect they found is the stain. Small stain, right bottom of whole book. I don't even know what that means. Like it goes through into the pages. I don't know. That's kind of as mysterious as the the Tear and the Green Lantern book. This one I know is lower grade. I think I had this as a 3.5. Oh no, not this one. I'm going to hold this one for last. This is a big book, though. I think I had this one as a 3.5. Let me just go back to the screen. Fantastic 449. First full appearance of Galactus, first cover appearance of Silver Surfer, the second part of the trilogy. This one was a little bit beat up. I thought this was like a 3.5. And we got it in a 4.0. Okay, a little bit of an improvement there. There's definitely chipping at the top. There is considerable wear in the spine. There's a pretty sharp crease down there at the bottom corner. So all in all, that's a fair grade. Actually, it's, you know, a little bit better than I thought. So that's a plus. And then the final book we have here, this was, again, part of the big collection that I picked up. It's the first, arguably the first book of the Silver Age. And it's Conan the Barbarian #1. I thought this was high grade. This was clean. The back was white. There was a little bit of a crunch, and Erod may have been able to press that out. So this came in as a 9.4. That I am really, really happy with. That is a way to finish it out. That is a way to finish out an unboxing. A 9.4 of Conan the Barbarian. Woo! #1. The start of the Bronze. Did I say the start of the Silver? Yeah, start of the Bronze Age. It's generally credited, this book and the Green Lantern, what is it, 78? Yeah, that was worth the wait. that is awesome. I thought 9.92 maybe. Erod pulled some magic on this one. They didn't find any flaws that aren't there. And that came as a 9.4. So I am exceedingly happy with this grade. Not so much with the Green Lantern 59. And again, this book, I'm not in it for anything. I got it as part of the collection. That also, if you watched the unboxings I did last week, the Hulk 181, the FF 48, 49, 50, 52, all those were in there. This is, and it's, look at this. I got to get around my, where is it? I got to get my orientation correct. Look at that. 9.4 white pages. I'm going to look up the FMV. I'm going to hold this one to last. And then we'll take a look. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous book. Yes, that makes me exceedingly happy. So let's take a look at the FMV of these books. And I'm going to start a little accounting. So if I can find where everything is. I'm not sure which ones are I'm going to move just yet. I have to really take a look. At some point, there's no Conan property on the horizon. Is there? Is there a TV show or a movie coming out soon? Because, that I could be willing to part with. So let's see. Let's put all these together. And because of the way that I operate, that's not part of this submission. I got books all over the place. Got slabs all over the place. That Conan is awesome. That is a great grade on that book. So that the person whose collection this was a Conan collector. They probably started collecting in the mid 70s, but they whoever the original collector was, but they had gone back and filled in the Conan run, and most every book was in a poly bag in this collection. The collection hadn't been touched in 40 years. And the what was I going to say? Yeah. So the Conan #1 was the only book in the entire collection that was boarded as well as bagged. So he really, and there were also a lot of Savage Sword of Conan magazines in there. So we're going to go through some FMV here. First, Avengers 47 and 8.5. White pages. That's how clean a copy this is. You know, thank you, Michael. I can imagine. I thought this was higher. They had this mysterious stain that goes through the whole book. I don't see anything. You know, I thought this book was exceedingly clean, and it is a white pager. But an 8.5, fair market value there is $680. Okay, that's fine. That's about twice what I paid for it. An 8.5. Okay, let me just double check that. Yeah, 680 at a high of 907. This will be staying with me for the meantime. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna like have a collect an Avengers run. I have a pretty solid run of it. If that's something I'm gonna hold on to. Captain America in a 6.5. Right? A little better than what I expected. That is 635. And that's good. Take that. I'm trying to figure out where I'm going to pile these up. We'll come back to Conan. Let's see. Let's try the FF books. Okay, FF 49 and a 4.0. That's still a big book. I have a really low grade one of these. And that is, wait, what? Oh, it's 448. That's 50. I got your messages there, Comics Fighting Cancer. Thank you. I got your instant IG message. This in a 4.0, which is a little better than I thought it would be, is an $1,118 book. So even that lower grade is a nice book. I do have one where I got another collection where the part of the cover with the thing is ripped off. Which other than that, it's probably like a 3, but it takes it down to maybe a 1.5 on a good day. Fantastic Four number 50 in a 6.0 will take half the value of a 6.0. This is also something I could consider. Yeah, because, oh man, a 6.0 is like a $715 book. So we'll call it 357. We'll do the 50% because, you know, if I remove the color touch, even if it took it down a grade to a 5, it's like a $500 book rather than like a $300-something book. I'd have to see. It says, you know, small amount. So that's a little disappointing. But, you know, is what it is. We haven't seen Silver Surfer and Galactus in the MCU yet. I don't really have the Namor related issues, although the collection I did have had I don't have the FF Namor books, but he did have almost the complete run of Submariner, except for 1 and 5. I think every other book was in there. There aren't a lot of huge keys in there amongst that, but there's some really nice books. So anyway, getting back to where we were, Green Lantern 59. This is a disappointment. Green Lantern 59 in a 6.5. And I think this book does have a lot of room to go. It was a $592 book. Still more than I paid for it. But I'm mystified because I'll have to get a magnifier and look. I do not see a tear. I mean, I don't even think that there's a bindery tear. I don't know what they're referring to. This I thought we were going to press out really nice because it was like curved, like the whole, it wasn't bent, but it was just curved. Like the whole book had been stored that way. Well, so be it. Special Marvel Edition in a 6.0 is, where is it? Is it here? There we go. This in a 6.0 has a current fair market value of $433, high value of $650. He's gonna be back again. Oops, that's just about what I paid for it on eBay. But I think that, you know, he's coming back. That book will see its day again. We've forgotten about it. Ultimate Fallout 4 in a 9.6. That book, and you know, the movie is coming, is $13.95. Has hit a high of $2,400. But fair market value is $13.95. That $2,400 seems a little bit extreme. But I just went to see Morbius, and the trailer for this was the new Spider-Verse film was there. And then last but certainly not least, Conan the Barbarian in a 9.4, white pages no less, is fair market value of $2,413. That is a beautiful book. So that's, you know, the biggest book in there. So not bad. Not a bad unboxing at all. I am happy with that. And I have to go through and see which ones I'm going to keep and which ones I'm going to move and what I'm saving for the PC right now. The one that I had most intended to keep long-term was the Green Lantern 59. I'm kind of considering putting together a Green Lantern run. As many of you know, if you watch my channel a lot at all, I am more of a DC guy than a Marvel guy. Yeah, you need to check your decimal points. Did I like Morbius? I did not like it. I didn't hate it. I thought it had its good moments. I thought Leto was good as Morbius. I thought the end credit sequences were hot garbage. The post credit rather. There was nothing unique about it. The plot was just A to B to C. And it's almost like they just kind of whittled everything down and played everything so safe that they didn't end up with much of a movie. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Comment. Yeah, so I thought Morbius was okay. I mean, not terrible. It wasn't like the worst Marvel movie of all time. I thought it was better than Venom 2. And better than a lot of older Marvel films like Ghost Rider and Punisher Warzone and Fantastic Four, the last one, and Howard the Duck, and you know, so there have been some pretty poor films. It wasn't great, and it was disappointing, and the post-credit sequences didn't make any sense at all to me. So anyway, yeah, the Batman was really good. So yeah, that's the unboxing for today. I am pleased with it. A couple disappointments, a couple of hits, and I was pretty close with most of my guesstimates. Yeah, I had Ultimate Fallout as 9496, got the 96. Special Marvel Edition was right on. Green Lantern, I was disappointed. I thought that would press out to be a lot better. I was surprised by the restoration on the FF50. I got one grade better than I thought on the FF49, and I was disappointed in the Avengers 47. The Avengers 47, the Green Lantern 39 mystified me. Captain America, I was right on the nose, and Conan the Barbarian, I thought it was a 9.92, and it came as a 9.4. That was just great. I kind of had visions of 9.8, but for a 1971 book, I think it's 71, that is quite inspirational. Will you do 80s Marvel and DC series? I will. I'm currently researching 90s indies. What I will probably do is do 90s indies and then do the aughts, the 2000 to 2009. It's a little early to do the 2010s because so many of those books fluctuate quite a bit. The indies require a lot of research, and I'm trying to do research for the entire decade so I could just do 10 weeks in a row. It won't be this week. Hopefully in a few weeks I can get that relaunched, and then I'll probably do the 80s at some point, and then definitely the 70s. Hey Lyle, thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we just kind of finished up a pretty cool unboxing. I am more or less happy with it, and now I got to take some of these books to the safe deposit box and put them away. And I'm probably going to be letting go some books, maybe about one a week. I'm going to try to make a post on Instagram, see if anybody bites before I list it on eBay or something for some of these big books. I think I'm going to look at Amazing Spider-Man 2 that I got in the 2.5. All in all, when, we all want the grades to be at least as good as we thought they would be. I was pretty darn close once again. I was, I'm pretty happy with, kind of on point to where my grading was. I didn't overgrade any of the high grade books. They were about where I thought, except for the Avengers. That Avengers 47, that first Dane Whitman, really, that and the green, I just don't see the flaws that are listed in the grader's notes. And I looked at the books raw, I didn't see them. And I'll have to maybe take a magnifier and whatnot, maybe get a black light and look at that FF50 and see if any of them are worth cracking out and resubmitting. Thank you for the kind words, Richard. Thank you, Caleb. Always good to see you in the chat here. And so, I don't know what else to say unless anybody else has some questions for me. I'm not selling that Conan for $25, but Sleepwalker speculation. I hope so. I have the entire series, and I have a few copies of issue number 1. I wouldn't be surprised. I guess there was a toy that was included in Multiverse of Madness. Wednesday, the tickets go on sale. I got to remember that. I got to check to get my tickets for opening night, because that's being in the comic book community. You just have to throw your phone down a well to avoid spoilers if you're not there right away. So I do want to go Thursday night. I got to check the rest of my calendar to see if I have anything else going on that night, but I'd like to go Thursday to see Multiverse of Madness. I'm really looking forward to that. I think it's going to be bonkers. And, you never know who's going to show up. Sleepwalker, Wolverine, Tom Cruise, Iron Man, Red Brown, Captain America, Darth Vader, who knows? They really could go bonkers with that. So, I think that just about wraps it up for tonight. We're coming up on about 40 minutes. I'm really thankful for those of you. Okay. How many copies of Sleepwalker 1 and 3 do you have, Joe? I'm going to say you have 12 number 1 Sleepwalker 1s. King Kong 3. I'm hoping King Kong 3 in the fall. I will, I set up last time. I'm hopeful to set up this time, but I do have to move some books. World's Finest 64. Awesome. That's that's a Golden Age book. That's even before they were teaming up. That's when Superman and Batman had separate stories. And there were probably some other characters, like maybe Green Arrow. Would he have been in World's Finest at the time? There were probably a couple of other features other than Superman and Batman in that early initial World's Finest. More than 12, but less than 20. What's the significance of number 3? Thank you, Anthony. It was a lot of fun. I enjoyed these. They're always exciting because, there's some disappointments. There's some, surprises. And, I'm happy. I might consider resubmitting a couple of books just because I don't see those flaws. It's driving me crazy. Cobweb. Oh, that's right. You were telling me about that. You think you saw a cobweb in the trailer. The Batgirl movie. I'm looking forward to that. My daughter is a huge, huge Batgirl fan. Yeah. I don't know if Sleepwalker will have legs in the MCU. Might just be like a character we see as a one-off. But we'll see. So, guys, just so you know, Joe here will be on my channel Wednesday night at 10 o'clock to discuss episode 2 of Moon Knight. And yeah, poor Jared. Listen, he is neither the worst DC villain or the worst Marvel villain because, okay, worst DC villain. There's a big competition. I'm going to put Schwarzenegger's Mr. Freeze in there. He sleepwalk. Very good, very good, very good. Yeah, I'm and the worst Marvel villain. That's a good one. I mean, there haven't been that many movies built around villains, so we'll see. We'll see how that turns out. I think people are just kind of piling on. When something doesn't do well, they love to jump on the bandwagon and just destroy it. But again, it wasn't terrible. It had its moments. That's just my opinion. I just don't think Sony knows how to make compelling stories. They're trying to take all these Marvel villains and make movies about them, or the Spider-Man villains. And if they're not Spider-Man's villains, sometimes that cuts off why they exist. There's no conflict in the film, really. There was conflict in the Morbius film, but it was pretty obvious. It would have been interesting if the story had more depth to it, and more surprises. Unlike, let's say, Moon Knight, which you don't know where it's headed, but the way that the storytelling is, the quality of the storytelling has you trust that the filmmakers know what they're doing and they're going to take you on a useful journey. So, yeah. So anyway, guys, thanks for stopping by. This was a lot of fun unboxing. So Joe and I will be on Wednesday night at 10 o'clock to talk about Moon Knight. And it's possible that it's going to be on my channel. Last week we were on Joe's channel. Next week we were on Joe's. I did get your IG, so I'll probably respond to you tomorrow. I just got other stuff to do tonight. Thank you for reaching out. And there may be an unboxing at the end of Wednesday's Moon Knight trailer. Maybe one book, maybe two. We'll see. So anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And this is Jim saying until next time, enjoy your comics.